Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel for a card tutorial, and we're just doing some more prep for Christmas today with a nice easy card, and this time it fits into a C6 or A5 or A6, sorry, A6 envelope. So it's the half of the A5. So it's a nice small card. It doesn't take much papers or anything. Now I used for this practice run the Nutcracker by Knitwit collection, and this was the pastel Nutcracker. And for the tutorial, I'm going to be using the same one but the navy one. So we've got Nutcracker, Nutcracker pastel and Nutcracker navy available. So there's 3 different colorways for this kit. Of course, you could use any of your kits. It doesn't even have to be a Christmas one. So a nice, easy double door card. So let's get on making it. So I'm going to start off with just a piece of A4 white cardstock. I'm using the Creative Expression Bright White, which I believe is a 220 GSM. And I'm going to cut this at 7.5 by 8. And so we've got this piece which we can use to back our topper on. So let's do that now while I've got the trimmer. So it's 3 by 3.5. So I'm going to go 3.25 and 3 3/4, just 1/4 inch taller from both sides. There we go, perfect mat. Okay, so I'll put that aside for now. So I'm going to bring in my scoreboard and I'm going to place the 8-inch across the top and I'm going to score it in half. So down at the 4-inch mark. I'm going to flip it over so the 7.5 is along the top, and I'm going to score it at 4 inches again. But this time I'm going to stop at the score line. So 4 inches down to the score line. And this time I'm going to flip the bottom up to the top. Just flip it over. And on the other side I'm going to score at 5 3/4. And when I turn it around, I should have a big 4x4 square on the bottom and a small rectangle at the top. Now this 4x4 section, the one above it, is actually the waist. So I'm going to take my scissors. Of course, I could have used my trimmer if I wanted to. But I'm just going to cut that piece away. Again, I probably could have got my topper out of this. Yes, I could have. So I could have saved even more cardstock. So I've got my square intact and my rectangle. So I'm going to fold my rectangle down. I'm going to fold the left hand across. So that's how we've made our 2 doors. Let me just find, here we are, my Teflon tool. I'm just going to crease them down. So as you can see, really nice, easy card. Really good one for mass production for Christmas time because they are so quick and easy to do. And as I said, it doesn't take much cardstock. So let's bring in all our panel pieces. So we're going to start off, we're going to decorate the front. So it's the front of this flap and this panel here. So I'm going to go for my candy canes one. So that's all I've done here is measured the size of the panel, which was 4x4, and gone down 1/4 inch less. So this is a 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 square. So I've got a navy panel and the patterned panel on top. So the patterned panel then has just gone down to 3.5 by 3.5. But I've done it digitally, so it's all flat. If you haven't got the skills, there's plenty of videos on Knit to It Collections YouTube channel, or just print or use plain navy and pattern paper and just do it the old-fashioned way. So this top panel then again is 3 3/4 across, and it is 1.5 tall. And then for the inside, again, exactly the same size. So I'm going to put these there. And then I've done the navy and then put one of the toppers from the Little Bits collection in, which matches this collection. And then this is going to go onto here. And then we've got a large panel in the middle again with my navy and then my patterned paper on top. And then just put one of the toppers and one of the nutcrackers. So this is 3 3/4 by 5.5. And it goes in the middle. So let's just burnish them all down. So it folds and folds. And then we got the topper. On the original one, I forgot to mount it onto the white. So if you did forget, it wouldn't be too much of an issue. So as I've already mounted, this could be any size you want, as long as it's smaller than the card front, of course. So I'm just going to place it on top. Now, this is all one piece on the topper, the navy bit and the blue. So what I've done is printed off 2 and just cut it so that the turquoisey glittery bit is still on show. And I put some 3D foam behind it to give it some lift. Not too much dimension, just for postage reasons. And then I'm going to flip it over, and that's where it's going to go. So this little flap here, I don't want glue below that. So I'm going to just come down to that flap, or just above that flap, and place it down. So that topper then sort of keeps that door, bottom door shut. And that is my double door card. So I said, perfect for Christmas time. Nice, quick and easy to assemble, but also has a little bit of interest, especially when you put it and it's sort of opening in both directions and your topper is sort of slanting out. So if you do have a go at this, I'd love to see your versions. So take a photo and share with me in my Facebook group, which is called Paper Crafting with Paul. You can find a link for it below, or just go into Facebook and type in Paper Crafting with Paul and it should pop up. Also, please leave a comment below and hit that thumbs up. It really does mean a lot. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm getting close to a nice big number at the moment, so it'd be lovely to get there. So there we go. 2 cards, exactly the same format, same kit, the nutcrackers, but one from the pastel nutcracker by Knit to It Collections and one in the navy. So I'll also link to the kits in the description below as well. So thank you for watching, happy crafting, and I'm looking forward to seeing your versions.